Hi beauties, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I got this look, which is the clean girl aesthetic or model off-duty look with the Day styling wand. This is a new product that I saw on Sephora and I just had to try it, and I've been dying to try the clean girl aesthetic that I've also been seeing all over Pinterest. If you're like me, you've probably been wondering how these women are getting these perfectly sleeked back ponytails that just look so clean. Well, this is how. So if you'd like to see exactly how I got this look, go ahead and keep watching. So my first time using this product was actually yesterday. I wanted to test it out to make sure that this was exactly what I was looking for. And let's just say it is exactly what I was looking for. Usually when you see the clean girl aesthetic or the model off-duty look, you always see that sleeked back ponytail, but not just any sleeked back ponytail, it always has those very clean edges. You never see any baby hairs, you never see any frizz. It's always like perfectly sleeked back as if they like just got out of a pool. Usually I feel like they have a part towards the middle, so that's kind of where I've parted my hair, which all I did to my hair was I just washed it and let it air dry, which usually gives it this crazy Hermione Granger effect. My hair is naturally wavy slash a little curly, not really super pin curls, so it gives this frizzy look. So I'm gonna try really hard to do a slicked back ponytail the best I can. I'm just going to not go through my hair like that, but from the side, from the part. I do want to make sure that I'm brushing back just the crown of my head, so not the part, but just the back. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time, because this styling wand is going to work so well that you're probably going to have pieces that you're going to want to like re-put back in the ponytail and sleek it back one last time. Alright, let's get out our styling wand. I absolutely love the packaging. It's literally just like the perfect little extra length lip gloss tube. That's what it feels like. It feels like a lip gloss tube, but it's just a little longer. It is literally perfect to put in your purse or in your bag so that when you're out and about, you can do touch-ups if you need to. The brush looks like this. She's nice and thick. If I were to describe how this feels, I would describe it as like a cat's tongue. Like if you were to think a cat were just like licking your hair back for you, but the cat's tongue has like hair product on it that smells literally so amazing. It's very fruity, but I just want to show you that obviously I have bangs. Like any other day, my hair would not be staying up in this ponytail. The bangs would constantly be coming in my face and they would always be falling out. So this is why we have this little styling wand, so that you can literally, you see that? How it's just like, boom. And that's the reason I was saying like you might want to re-tie the ponytail, because it literally slicks it back so nice that you end up with like little stray hairs at the end that you feel like need to go back in the ponytail. I have so many baby hairs. I feel like I'm constantly going through a phase of like losing my hair and then like getting it back and growing it back. I'm sure you all know the struggle right around these zones. If you are someone that doesn't wash their hair every day, then this would be a perfect look for those greasy hair days where you literally can't find a hairstyle that looks good. Because not only will it make your hair smell amazing if it's not smelling super fresh, but it looks so clean. It literally looks like you got out of the shower and put your hair in like the cleanest ponytail that's gonna stay like that all day. And all you do is just start at the edge and sweep back, and I kind of use my hand just to really solidify it. Now I must admit, I'm due for my hair appointment. As you can see, I have a lot of grow out because I am dyeing my hair blonde. So this hairstyle would probably look really perfect on freshly done hair if you do dye your hair. Obviously, if you are due for a hair dye and you do dye your hair, you're going to see a lot of your growth. I still feel like it looks really clean and good, whether or not you have grow out. When you're doing this for the first time, it can be really easy to focus on just the front part of your head, but you really have to remember, this is also a problematic area. So we're just going to do this. Okay, so now that I have the majority of my hair gelled back, I'm going to redo the ponytail and then I'm going to just touch it up so it's really perfect. Okay, she's back up and we have her nice and tight. Let's just make sure there's no stray hairs. I think we've got it all. So yesterday what I did with this, because obviously this is not part of the clean girl aesthetic. Yesterday, all I did was twist it and put it into a tight kind of ballerina bun. But today I figured I'd kind of go an extra step and just braid it. But before I braid it, I'm gonna put some of this product in the floofy ponytail to kind of help contain the frizz so it doesn't look like a frizzy braid, it looks more of a clean braid. Okay, now that the product's in there, I'm just going to brush it through a little. Be very careful not to pull on this. And to seal off the end, I'm just going to use one of these little tiny plastic hair ties. As you can see, one of my little pieces is trying to come down, so I'm just going to set that back into place. And now we have our slicked back model off duty / clean girl aesthetic hairstyle. It feels very vulnerable when you don't have makeup on because it's so like in your face, like your face is literally what's going on. But I love how clean you feel. You just feel so like put together and clean. So now let's go ahead and wash our hands to get that product off so we're not transferring it onto our face, and let's do our makeup. Okay, so as I was washing my hands, I noticed there was a little stray hair here. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but no worries, we got her slicked back and fixed. So let's start our makeup. Okay, so to start off, we're going to start with the e.l.f. Brow Lift Gel. We're basically going to be doing the same thing to our eyebrows that we did to our hair. We want it to look super sleek and clean and almost wet. So I'm just going to take my eyebrow brush, I don't know if you can see that, just like this. And I'm just going to give it a little dip in the gel. And then from there, I'm just going to take it and brush up. But you can also kind of brush the side if you're feeling like the up effect is a little too much for you. Now, the whole idea behind the clean girl aesthetic or the model off-duty look is that you're so natural, but you're still beautiful and you still look put together. It's basically the girl that's not caking on the makeup or caking on products. You know, you want to look very fresh and as if you just naturally look that way. So for our foundation, we're going to use the Fenty Beauty Ease Drops. This is their blurring skin tint, and I am in the shade 3. As I'm patting it into my face with my fingers, I'm going to take my fingertips and just lightly pat over my eyelids to kind of get some of that color onto my eyelids so that they don't look a different color than my face. You want to look very even and natural. Now that we have a nice base on our face, we want to go in with a setting powder so we don't look too greasy. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty powder. I'm using the shade Pound Cake. I love how the minis come with the little powder puff. So I'm basically just going to take this along my T-zone and under my eyes. Next, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. It's in the shade Champagne Glow. However, I will admit the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter probably isn't the ideal highlighter for this particular look. This is a very out there and bright highlighter. It just so happens to be the only highlighter that I have right now. For this look particularly, I would probably go with the Saie Beauty liquid highlighter. I don't know if you guys have tried that. I haven't tried it myself, like actually using it with my makeup, but I've tried it in Sephora and the glow is just so nice and natural. I love it. I almost got it for the summer, but I didn't want to have too many highlighters. So I'm just going to be really light with this product. I just lightly put it on top of my cheekbones and on the bridge of my nose. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Sun Bunny Bronzer by Too Faced. But just like the Charlotte Tilbury, I'm going to be really light with this product because it's a very heavy product and the point is to look very natural. I'm just putting it right underneath my cheekbones, on the edges of my nose, and underneath my jaw. Blush is optional for this look, but if you do use blush, go very light. I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty blush in the shade of Hope. Just like the tiniest little dot. I'm actually not going to put any eyeshadow on my eyes because I want to look as natural as possible, and we did carry that foundation a little bit to our eyes. You can also set your eyelids with your setting powder if you're scared of them getting oily throughout the day. Or if you have an eyeshadow that's basically your skin shade, that would also be a good option. And for mascara, I'm just using a basic L'Oreal mascara, and I'm only going to be applying it on the top lashes. So if anything gets on your bottom lashes, just kind of pinch it off. And don't forget, if you get a little bit of mascara on your eyelid, just go ahead and take a Q-tip and wet it and just kind of go in there and wipe it right off so that it looks very clean. You don't want to look like you have any excess makeup laying where you didn't want to put it. And I would honestly suggest using the corner of the Q-tip and going in the inside of your eyes. Not the inside, but the corner of your eyes. Naturally, our eye juices are kind of always coming to the corner of our eyes and forming those eye gummies. But also, whenever you get anything in your eyes, such as when you're doing your makeup and you get any powder or mascara or anything in them, your eyes create more of that and then it gets sent to the corner of your eyes. So basically, whenever your makeup settles, you'll have a little makeup eye gummy usually, which I can't stand when I see those on people in public. So just go ahead and get that out before you leave. And for our lips, I'm just going to go in with my basic lip balm. You can use whatever lip balm. You can stop there if you like the look of just lip balm, but I am going to be using a natural colored lip liner as well. This is the Makeup Forever pencil in the shade Whatever Walnut. For setting spray, I'm going to be using the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Make sure you shake it because it does contain essential oils. So fresh. And last but not least, I just realized I didn't put my daily jewelry on before starting the video, so we've got to put the jewelry on. Got my engagement ring, my grandmother's ring, and my Tiffany ring. This is actually my fiance's Tiffany necklace. He just never wore it because he felt it was like a little too feminine, so I kind of took it over when we first started dating. And there you have it. We have the full clean girl aesthetic look. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's video. If you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already found me on Instagram, go ahead and find me on there. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.